Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Alex Sigrist, and I'm back on this Sunday to do another Alex Uncut. Maybe I'll cut this. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. It doesn't matter. I just want to make sure that I get my point across today because at this point I'm exhausted. I know a lot of you are exhausted. A lot of you come to my channel because you want to see somebody who shares your political views or your opinions on America, and it's kind of refreshing, right? Like I do it too. I watch people who are in my bubble, not because I want to learn from people in my bubble. I just need to know that someone out there, like I'm not the only crazy one, am I? Like no, there are people who believe what I believe, right? And we all do it. I know a few of you watching out there are big Fox News fans, and you like to hate watch me too. But you know what I'm talking about, right? It's good to go back to your place of comfort and really feel good, I guess. I don't blame anyone for doing it as long as you try to learn a little bit about the other side. Today, though, I want to talk about going to the gym, exercising, something that we can all really relate to when it comes to not wanting to go to the gym. I love exercise, though. It's weird. I think it's ever since maybe high school when we started lifting for sports in the US. You actually go to the gym, you get pushed harder and harder to start actually doing bench press and squats, and you finally go through puberty and realize you have muscles. You're like, oh my gosh, this is what it feels like to be stronger than someone else. It's cool. It feels good. And I've been lifting since that time, but on and off. You can tell, like I'm not like, yeah. But I recently got back into the gym after this COVID-19 thing. I've been staying inside. I haven't been going to the gym, and then I decided that I really needed to go and get pushed. I needed that high school push again, where the coaches are on your neck, just breathing down, like, do more, or whatever. That's not motivated. I'm not a motivator. But I joined. I can't believe I have to say this. I'm going to say it. I know every time someone joins, they have to tell the world. I joined CrossFit. Now, all right. Well, go ahead and comment down below how terrible or great that is because that helps the algorithm. It's fine. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I think so far CrossFit has been great because I haven't been pushed to work out this hard, but also dangerous because it's really about doing as many reps as possible, and that sacrifices form. But that's for another video. We're talking about general exercise right now. And actually, cool little side note, just to keep myself political and anger a lot of people, yes, we stopped calling ourselves CrossFit. We just used the name of the gym instead because of that guy who said the things about CrossFit. The CEO, right? He said like some really rude statement related to George Floyd, and I'll just leave it at that. I'm not going to add to it. But that's kind of a cool thing that our gym's done. But getting back to the gym part, the exercise, when you go back to the gym after a long absence, whether it's because of COVID-19, or because you just haven't been for a while, you know that like the first few times you go back, you are sore afterwards. Like you are exhausted. You do a couple of squats or a couple of bench presses, and then for 3 days after that, you feel it. Like walking is funny, or like even like lifting your arms above your shoulder, feels a little funny, right? And I had that feeling again, and I started. Let's see, it was in middle of May. Started going, and I could only go twice a week because I was so sore after each time. And for about 2 or 3 weeks, I was going twice a week, maybe 3 times that last week. I just wasn't getting better. It was painful, but I knew I had to do it. Then I got a month-long membership because it was on sale, and I was like, okay, I'll just do it every day because I paid for it, right? Got a month-long membership, and I was at the gym 5 days a week when they actually do classes. And haven't missed it yet. And I started getting used to the pain, I guess. And the pain didn't stay around as long. Like I would be in pain, but I could work out the next day. And when you keep working out, you get back to that feeling. Like you don't feel 2 or 3 days of pain. You start to feel good, and you kind of want to go back into the gym and get excited for it, right? Well, that's kind of where I'm at right now. It's been I think I'm almost at the end of a month now at the gym doing that like daily thing. And I think by the time you see this video, it'll have been a month. And I'm ready to go again. I'm ready to keep going. I'm ready to keep working on my muscles. Now, you'll be able to see other videos like my no alcohol videos that I'll be putting out for a couple of weeks from now. But until then, Yeah, I know. I haven't, like, you don't, like, look, I have a vein, though. I have a vein. Look at that. Look at that. There's a vein. Oh, I lost it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Look at that. Like, this wasn't there a little while ago, so that's kind of cool. I got that back. Okay, that was embarrassing. I can't believe I did that. Maybe I should have cut this video. That's okay. I didn't cut this video. It's no big deal. We'll keep going. Well, you know me. Now that I've gotten rid of all the people that came here for the political BS, this now message goes out to a lot of you who have been supporting the Black Lives Matter movement for the first time. Whoo! Y'all didn't see that coming. Nah, you didn't. You thought Alex was just a meathead who goes to the gym. I'm not a meathead, unfortunately. Wish I were. I do go to the gym, but I had something else I wanted to say, and it was related to that. So this is really the first time I've flexed my muscles when it comes to talking about race. Even women's rights is something that I support, but I've never really been outspoken about. So, just so everyone knows, and I'm not trying to, like, bring fake news, you guys know who I am. I'm someone who sees myself as someone who supports Black Lives Matters. I'm a feminist, and I care about the working class and the poor. That's kind of who if you haven't seen this channel yet, surprise. Ta-da! You came into a political channel. But I've really been working my muscles a lot, and it's been sore lately. I've been tired. I've been exhausted. I know a lot of you out there. And the reason we're exhausted, what is going on up there? There's the convenience store up above. It's just dropping marbles all day. The reason, I've been exhausted, and why I'm kind of going crazy in this video too, is this is the first time I've gotten pushback. Resistance, right? When you go to the gym and you start to really lift weights, that's resistance. That's what it is. It's resistance training. And when you start getting resistance training, when you're talking about social issues, you're sore, you're tired, you're exhausted. Again, I'm speaking mostly to white people or maybe men or whoever hasn't talked about social issues before, but this is kind of what we're going through right now, right? But the more that I've done it, and I think the more that people push back, as I've been doing this more regularly now for the last couple of weeks, I've started to get back into that gym routine where I can take it. I can go the next day. I can go a couple days in a row of posting things that I know family members are going to post on my social media about how dumb I am in front of my, like no one ever does that in real life, right? Nobody ever actually goes up to you at your school or your workplace and it's like, Alex, I heard what you said earlier, and you need to know why you're an idiot about this movement. And it's like, everyone, you're all watching. Like, social media is a public forum, right? Yeah. just so you know. I'm all about good debates and conversation, but just so you know. But you get exhausted by these things, and for those who are getting tired, and it's our first time fighting for a cause, I would just say a couple things. Number one, keep going. It gets easier. Just imagine our friends who have been fighting for this day in and day out for their whole lives because it affects them directly. But keep doing it because the more you do it and the more you stand up to people, the more you cut people out of your life who are toxic, the more you say whatever phrase triggers people. Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. It triggers some people. The more you say it, the more your muscles get used to it. And that's one thing I've learned. And the other thing that I have learned, though, and I'm really realizing this week, like I said, I filmed this video on Tuesday, because I just don't know if I have time mentally to do this before Sunday. The other thing I learned is you do need time off. Now, this, of course, goes for us, anyone out there who is protesting or trying to have conversations with friends and family that are painful sometimes. Take time off to yourself. And this, by the way, isn't now going to just the people who are doing it for the first time. This isn't just you and me, first time fighters or whatever we do. It's also for the people, Black people, Asian people, Hispanics, women, LGBTQA+, like all those people, they deserve a break as well from dealing with this every day. And again, I appreciate everyone who's watching, but this is kind of towards people like me right now. it's good to give them a break as well, and not always share the conversations that we have with our family and friends, or remind them or ask them, like, is this right? Is this wrong? You can literally Google everything. Everything. You can read a book, you can find it. Make sure to give everyone else out there a break as well, because we're all exhausted. Even the people who are not on our side are exhausted. Don't give them a break. But when you're in war, you're not always fighting. Someone else goes up while you get sleep, you know? So go ahead and take some time to yourself. That's what I'm going to be doing. It's honestly why I made this video straight, you and me, no cuts. I'm tired right now. I got to get back to the rest of my life, do my job. So, yeah, that's happening. I am doing well, though. I mean, this is part of my mental health check. Like, hey, just slow down a bit, Alex. But I'm doing well, so don't worry about that for those who are concerned. I know there's a few of you out there. But I'm going to go back and do some things that I've missed doing. So if you want to actually check this out, I have a channel, a Korean channel, but I speak in English with like Korean subtitles. That's over here. It's pretty cool. I actually go out around Korea, travel, eat new food. I've got some really old videos from 2014 that are really embarrassing. If you want to go back and see those, maybe I'll react to myself one day. But that's something I've been doing. I've also joined a rock band because it's awesome, and more info will come on that later. But seriously, it's awesome. My friend Mike said so, just so you know. I'm back at the gym. I'm studying Korean. Make sure that you go back to living your life. Keep your foot on the gas when it comes to protesting for what's right and speaking up. And don't forget to take time for yourself. And don't forget to let other people take time for themselves and let them have some breaks every once in a while as well. That's it today. A little bit of a stream of conscious. No script, no nothing. My ending phrase used to be, this was Alex Uncut, as real as it gets. This is about as real as I can get with you guys. Thanks for sticking around to the end, and I will see you next time. Stay safe, stay healthy. Goodbye, Haseo.